Hello, good morning. I am Jenny Kamagan and today we are now on Unit 4, Late Childhood, Elementary School Years. We are going to tackle the characteristics of late childhood in its developmental test. So, late childhood covers the age of children from 6 to 11 years old. Some developmental psychologists would label this stage as middle childhood. Others would break down this stage into middle, primary years, 6 to 8 years old, and late, as intermediate years, 9 to 11 years old, respectively. In this developmental stage, children will have started their elementary grades. Late childhood is the period of learning the basic skills in life. A child usually receives instruction from adults, learn from his experience, and influenced by his friends and significant others in his learning. So, ibig sabihin, ito na yung oras o panahon kung saan nag-a-acquire na sila ng mga basic skills. Tulad ng pagsulat, pagbasa, at yung counting numbers, marunong na sila magbilang. Tapos, usually, yun nga, nagre-receive na sila ng mga instruction from adults which they can show obedience. Yun nga, yung pwede nilang sundin. Natututo na silang sundin yung mga sinasabi ng matanda o ano mang iutos sa kanila. Tapos, sa mga maliliit na experience o mga nararanasan nila ay may mga learnings na nagaganap. Then, yung na-influensyahan din sila ng mga kaibigan nila o mga tao sa kanilang mga paligid. This is also a stage of the child's initiation to rules and society. He learns to work and observe and meets and interacts with significant others in his society. So, we are here now. The characteristics of late childhood. So, better described according to the names. It is given by Harlach, 1982. So, we have here the names used by parents. The first one is troublesome age. It is a time when children are no longer willing to do what they are told to do. So, ayun nga, tinatawag itong troublesome age sa ilang mga parents kasi nga, dito nakaka-experience na sila sa paghihirap sa pag-handle ng kanilang mga anak. Kasi yung mga kabataan sa pang-edad na ito ay mahirap ng pasunurin sa atin kasi nga matigas na yung mga ulo. Tapos, katulad ng isang halimbawa sa pag-organize na lang mga gamit, pagtutupin ng mga gamit, mahihirapan na at hindi na masyadong sinusunod, lalong-lalo na kapag na-influensyahan sila ng kanilang mga kaibigan. The second one here is the sloppy age. It is the time when children tend to be careless and slovenly about their appearance. So, sa age na ito, this includes halimbawa ng the way they dress out themselves, di ba? Nung mga bata pa tayo, yung mga parents natin usually yung nagkukuman kung anong damit yung gagamitin natin. Pero sa stage na ito, may experience ng mga parents na nahihirapan na sila sa pagpapasunod sa kanilang mga anak na ganito, ito yung suotin mo. Tapos, syempre na-experience natin ito, di ba? Nung kabataan natin. Kapag ayaw natin ng damit, ayaw talaga nating suotin. Lalo kapag hindi natin gusto. So, the next one here is the quarrelsome age. It is the time when family fights are common and when the emotional climate of the home is far from pleasant for all family members. So, dito nga sa age na to, di ba, naranasan natin yung maliit pa tayo kapag may mga kapatid tayo, limbawa, mahilig tayong makipag-away, lalo sa loob ng bahay. At doon, ayun nga, di ba na-experience na yon yung rampant na yung pag-aaway, lalo na kapag yung talagang magkapatid, Katulad namin magkakapatid noon nung maliit pa kami, mahilig talaga kami mag-away. Lalo na sa kapag dumating na sa mga pinaglalaruan namin, masyado kami maingay talaga sa bahay kapag nag-aagawan kami ng ng mga nilalaro namin. Based on my experience, syempre nung maliit pa ako, sa pasaway talaga ako So, yun nga, kapag naglalaro ako kung saan ako nakakarating, hapon ako kung umuwi. Tapos yung mga barkada ko, lalaki pa, karamihan sa mga barkada ko nung maliit ako lalaki. Tapos yun nga, pag uwi ko, maingay na yung bahay, mapuno ng tenga mo sa sermon ni mama kasi nga, yun, nagagalit na. Sabihin, bakit hapon ka na umuwi? Tapos, yun, kapag pasaway pa rin, ang experience mo yung papaluin ka sa puwet, ganun, gamitin yung mahabang stick, tapos ipalo sa'yo, yung sakit nun. Tapos, kapag magsumubra na, sasali na doon si papa, kaya yun, lalong lumalaki yung ingay sa loob ng bahay. Kaya tawag na quarrelsome age yung sa ilang parents ang time na to sa childhood, kasi nga, mas common na yung mga fights sa loob. So next, we have here the names used by educators. They call late childhood as the elementary school age. It is the time when the child is expected to acquire the rudiments of knowledge that are considered essential for successful adjustment to adult life. So here, educators are expecting that learners or child in this stage would learn the basic skills on acquiring knowledge. Then they are expected to learn certain essential skills, both curricular and extracurricular. Saan nga, yung mga educators na expect ng mga kabataan sa time na to na makaka-acquire ng kahit konting knowledge lang na maaring magagamit nila sa paglaki nila rin. Katulad halimbawa ng yung una, ang pagsulat nga, pagbabasa, at yung counting numbers, yung sa basic muna, to step by step to reaching the higher level. The next one, or the next term here, is the critical period in the achievement drive. So, it is a time when children, from the habit of being achievers, underachievers, or overachievers. Then, we have here the names used by psychologists. Childhood is the gang age. So, it is the time when children's major concern is acceptance by their age mates and membership in a group. So, ayun nga. Ito na yung time kung saan gugustuhin ng mga kabataan na mabilong sa isang grupo. Kung maalala noong elementary years nyo, di ba? Nung maliit pa tayo, mahilig tayong humanap ng grupo kung saan tayo sink in, kung saan tayo mabibilong, kung saan tayo tanggap. Yun nga. Tapos, ayun, mas okay yung mga magkaroon ka ng grupo na magandang influence sa'yo. Yeah, kasi may mga grupo may gang sa time na to kung saan na masama yung influence sa'yo, yung naghatid ng trouble o gulo, yung nakikipag-away sa kabilang grupo, ganon. So, masama yun. Mas mabuti. The next one is the age of conformity. Children are willing to conform to group approved standards in terms of appearance, speech, and behavior. The next one is the creative age. Children becomes conformists or producers of new original work. So, ito na yung time kung saan yung mga bata ay natututo na maging creative. Tapos, mahilig na akong mag-compose noon ng short story, like short stories, horror stories, and poems. Yan nga, sa time na to, nagiging creative na yung mga bata where their brains slowly develops and yung isa pa akong naalala nyo, di ba na malit tayo, yung karamihan sa atin na mahilig gumawa ng bahay-bahayan sa itaas ng puno. Yan, yun ang isa sa halimbawa na nagpapakita na creative yung mga bata sa time na ito. The next one here is the play age. It is a play age because there is an overlapping of play activities, characteristic of the younger years, and these characteristics of adolescence. So, ito nga, tinatawag itong play age kasi nga, ito yung time kung saan yung mga bata binubuhos yung oras sa paglalaro. Ito yung time kung saan yung mga bata ay mahilig sa paglalaro. Alam natin naman, di ba, that in this stage, we have that urgency na gusto talaga natin maglaro. Yung sa atin na nanggaling na ito, maglalaro ako dito. Ito, gusto kong makalaro si Kading. Yun nga, yung sasabihin mo, Nay, maglalaro muna ako. Gusto ko maglaro. Yung naman ang isip mo, laro. Dahil, aabot sa time na kapag nag-grow na tayo, mag-iiba na yung mindset natin, mag-iiba na yung pag-iisip natin, mawawala na sa isip natin yung mga time sa paglalaro na yan kasi nga, nasa higher level na tayo, mas nakakaintindi na tayo at hindi lang puro laro yung iniisip natin. So, we are now here on developmental tasks of late childhood. So, developmental tasks in the lifespan serve three useful purposes. They are guidelines to evaluate individuals to know what society expects of them. They motivate individuals to do what society expects. And they show individuals what lies ahead and what will be expected of them later. According to our Harvey cast, a developmental task is a task which an individual has to and wants to solve in a particular life period. A midway between an individual in need and social demand. So, Harvey cast has recognize that each human has three sources for developmental tasks. And the first one is the tasks that arise from physical maturation. So this includes learning to walk, talk, control of bowel and urine, behaving in an acceptable manner to opposite sex, and adjusting to menopause. The second one here is the tasks that arise from personal values. So this includes choosing an occupation, figuring out one's philosophical outlook. And the third one here is the tasks that have their source in the pressures of society. So this includes learning to read, learning to be a responsible citizen. And Habergas has given developmental tasks of late childhood. Children in their late childhood need opportunities, support, and guidance so that they can develop and accomplish the following. The first one is learning physical skills necessary for ordinary games. Number 2, building a wholesome attitude towards oneself as a growing organism. Number 3, learning to get along with age mates and members of his family and community. Number 4, beginning to develop appropriate masculine or feminine social. Number 5, developing fundamental skills in reading, writing, and calculating. Number 6, developing concepts necessary for every living. Number 7, developing conscience, a sense of morality, and the scale of values. Number 8, developing attitudes towards social groups and institutions. And lastly, the number 9, achieving personal independence. That's the end. Thank you for watching and have a nice day, everyone.